And the reason why is because when you derma roll, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Marlon back with another Minoxidil update. So it's now the end of week 2. Starting week 3. Before we get started, if you haven't done so, please make sure to subscribe to the channel as we're trying to reach 3,000 subscribers. So we just reached 2,000 subs. Thank you guys so much for the support. Make sure to leave a like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Also, if you're not aware, so I'm starting this journey. So I have created a playlist for all my Minoxidil videos. This is only the third one, but as you know, the weeks go on, I will be updating it. So if you guys are looking for this playlist, it's gonna be somewhere in the corner right here. So like I said, today is the end of week 2. Beginning of week 3 and no results. So far not a lot of results, but you know, that's normal, right? I'm not expecting any crazy changes. I am seeing some changes, but nothing substantial. So I'm going to talk about what happened this week. First thing is this week I actually decided to trim, as you guys can see. I know. I think I had mentioned that I wanted to let my hair grow for about, I think I said 8 weeks, so about 2 months. But I'm not gonna lie, so on Monday, it was like the beginning of week 4, and it was looking kind of crazy. Honestly, I just didn't really see the point of leaving this part long, but then still having this patch there. It just didn't make sense to me. So I just decided to just trim it down. I didn't clean shave, but I just trimmed it down just to kind of make it shorter so that it grows in better. I think it's a decent look. My barber actually lined me up tonight so you guys can see what it looks like when it's cleaned up. I think it looks decent, you know, so obviously I still got the patches, but the part that I do have does look pretty good. So when it comes to trimming, what I'm thinking about doing is, because I trimmed on Monday, which was March 9th, what I'm planning on doing is I'm just gonna let my beard grow until the end of the month, so the end of March. Then I'm gonna trim it again. Usually I trim it to like a 2mm length. Then I let it grow hopefully until the end of April. You know, hopefully I don't get bothered by it. I don't have the urge to trim it before. But yeah, so I'm planning on, you know, maybe letting it grow for a month. Then end of April, trimming it again, and do the same thing in May. Hopefully by May I'll have you know, some results. So maybe if I start, you know, seeing the patches filling in, then I'll probably let it grow a little bit more, but it all depends. Until these patches fill up, I'd rather just trim it down, keep it low. Also, another thing that was annoying is that as the hairs were getting longer, I feel like it was a bit more, it was a bit tough to apply the Minoxidil, especially on the goatee. So, you know, I try to make sure that I even it out and keep these at the same length to make it easier. And I've noticed that it's a lot easier to, you know, to apply the Minox. So yeah. Also, another thing that I received this week, as you guys can see in the title, is my Derma Roller. So I had been waiting for this. I had ordered it like about, I would say about 3-4 weeks ago, but it was taking forever to get here. So finally I got it. I received it on Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it was Tuesday. And I actually used it for the first time on Wednesday. So you guys might be wondering, if you guys don't know obviously, what is a Derma Roller, right? When you think of Derma Roller, right, the term derma is usually for the skin, right? So dermatologist, so you know, derma, skin, and roller obviously is so something you roll on your skin. Now, what's the purpose of the Derma Roller? Really, the Derma Roller, what it does is that it has a bunch of needles. So there's 2 types of Derma, well, actually there's more, but the 2 main types that we see in the Minoxidil community is the 540 needles and the 192 needles. So the one I got is the 540. After further research, it turns out that the 192 is actually more effective. I didn't know that, so you know, I got the 540, but whatever. The needles have different lengths, so you can get 0.25, 0.5, 0.75, 1.0 millimeters for the length of the needles. Usually people go with the 0.5, or sometimes people go with the 0.25. Some people go with the 0.75, but depending on the length of the needle, you can only use it a specific amount of times. So if you're using the 0.25, you can actually use it more often. I don't know exactly how often, but I know people use it usually like 3 to 4 times a week, if I'm not mistaken. Usually if you're using a 0.5 millimeter length for the needles, you usually use it about once or twice a week. So I got the 0.5, the standard that you see everywhere, and I got this off of Walmart, but it wasn't Walmart here. It was I had to order it online, right? So I'm using it twice a week. I'm gonna get into more details on my routine, but yeah. Now I do want to take the time to talk shit about Amazon real quick, man, because yo, it was impossible to find this on Amazon. For some reason, Amazon just doesn't carry it, at least not in Canada. Same thing with for Minoxidil. Impossible to get Minoxidil shipped to Quebec from Amazon, so I had to go and get it from Walmart, but it's like Walmart in the States. which is why it took so long to get here. So that's a bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I am planning on hopefully at some point switching to the 192 needles, but I'm gonna start with this one. If this one is effective, then I'll use this one. To go back to the purpose of derma rolling, basically what it does is it creates very small punctures in your skin. As you puncture your skin, when your skin recovers, it's going to promote collagen production, which is good for the skin, and also it's going to promote blood flow to the area. So as I mentioned in the previous video, minoxidil has a tendency to reduce the collagen on your skin, so it's good to have something that promotes collagen. Like I said, I'm using vitamins, but also derma rolling. A lot of people say that they've seen amazing results using the derma roller, so I'm eager to see what it's like. I did start using it on Wednesday. I used it Wednesday night, right? What I plan on doing is using it twice a week. I'm on minoxidil once a day, right? I usually put it in the morning, but to implement the derma roller in my routine, here's how I'm gonna go about it. So we start Monday. So Monday morning, I apply minoxidil, right? Monday night, nothing. Tuesday morning, minoxidil. Tuesday night, nothing. Wednesday morning, minoxidil. Wednesday night, I derma roll. Thursday morning, nothing. Thursday night, I derma roll. Thursday night, I apply minoxidil. And the reason why is because when you derma roll, because whoa, shit. Just dropped my derma roller. I'm glad I didn't break it because I would have been pissed. But yeah, so the reason why I derma roll, and let's say I derma roll Wednesday night and then I apply minoxidil Thursday night, is because when you derma roll, you want to wait at least 24 hours to apply minoxidil after, because you're opening up wounds in your skin, right? So you don't want to apply the minoxidil on it, because then it can get into your bloodstream and that can cause a heightened effects, other side effects, right? So we don't want that, right? You wait 24 hours. So Thursday night I apply minoxidil. Friday morning minoxidil. Friday night nothing. Saturday morning minoxidil. Saturday night derma roll, right? Sunday morning nothing, and Sunday night minoxidil, and then we start again on Monday. So this will allow me to derma roll twice a week while still applying minoxidil every day, which is perfect, right? Now, for some of you guys that know what derma rolling is and also know what it does, but you've maybe never used it, I want to answer a question, right? So the question is, does it hurt? Because obviously, there's little needles that you're rolling on your skin. It doesn't necessarily hurt at first. I'm actually going to show you like how I would derma roll usually, right? So what I usually do is I start here, right? And I go up, and I go up 10 times. So this is 1, 2, 3, right? And I do that 10 times. Then what I do is I lift it, move it to the side, and start again. You don't want to just drag it across, because these are needles, right? So you don't want to just scrape your skin like that. So you do it, boom, 10 times, lift it. Boom, 10 times, lift it up, right? Boom, and then you just keep doing that. So you do vertically, then you do horizontally, and then you want to do diagonally, right? So I'm doing this, boom, I'm doing that, boom. It doesn't hurt at first. So when I was doing it vertically, it was fine. When I was doing horizontally, it was fine. But for some reason, when I did it diagonally, that's when it started to kind of sting a little bit. So it's not like you're in screaming pain. And obviously, you're not pressing hard on your skin. You just want to, apply light pressure, just enough for you to feel it, but you're not trying to draw blood. But yeah, but when you do it diagonally, because you've done it vertically and horizontally, I think by that point your skin is pretty sore. So afterwards you'll feel it. I was touching my skin and I realized that it was pretty sore afterwards. But hopefully it helps. Usually what I do is after I derma roll, I don't apply anything too crazy. I just apply my oils and that's it. And then I go to bed. Because obviously I'm doing it at night. So usually when I derma roll, I know that I'm not doing anything else for the rest of the night, so I'm good. So people have talked about the great gains that they've seen since they've started derma rolling, so I'm hoping to see similar gains. I'm happy that I'm starting derma rolling pretty early in my journey, so that hopefully I can yield the best results in the long term. If you guys want to see an actual video of me derma rolling, I can do that for you guys. Just leave it in the comments. And also next week I'm going to be talking about the oils that I use for my journey. I want to kind of split up the content because I don't want to make these videos too long. And also, I don't have a lot of gains to show you, so I might as well just kind of split them up as much as I can until I get some gains coming in. Speaking of gains, so let's get into, the gains that we have this week. So one thing that I noticed, guys, is, obviously you're not going to see a lot of gains. I do notice that this is fuller, right? It looks like there's a bit more density than the previous weeks, which is kind of nice. I don't know if you guys can see it. Also, this part had a patch and it looks like it's filling in. I don't know if it's just the effect of trimming it down that's doing that, but I did notice that, so that's pretty dope. But what I was saying is, what I noticed is that when I applied oil, right? So my skin is pretty oily. When I did this, right, I'm laying down the oil and I'm laying down the hairs. I was noticing very small, very small, like vellus hairs right here, like all the way right here, like not here, but all the way right here. So that was very encouraging. Right now they're probably just short because they just came out, so you're not gonna see anything. But once they get longer, hey man, we might be having some gains, man. So I'm excited for that, right? I haven't noticed anything here. I really want this to come in so this can at least connect, you know, because this side is looking better. It's looking stronger than this side right here on the bottom, you know, especially right here. See, on this side I got this patch still. So yeah, so this is still considered my strong side, but you know, until this comes in, I'm not happy. I really want this to at least fill up, you know. And then, you know, we're just missing this, and that's whatever, you know, that's gonna come over time. But yeah, so as you see, my barber lined me up again, did a great job, you know, makes my beard look a lot better. Yeah, so I mean, I am noticing these vellus hairs that are getting longer, but that's usually, I think that's something that I was able to grow before, and because I'm not trimming it as much, it's able to grow, right? Not much to say though. I don't know if I can say my mustache is getting denser. You guys let me know. Not too sure if that's minoxidil related or what. Not much change on the chin, not much change on the connectors. I'm happy that I'm able to naturally grow connectors because I feel like that's what a lot of people struggle with. So for me, as long as the cheeks fill in, I'm good to go. For some reason, like when I'm imagining my beard, I feel like it's gonna come in like this and do this. You know, it's gonna connect right here. I don't know if I'm gonna get this, but you know, we'll see. I'm applying it anyways, and we'll see what happens. But hopefully, as long as I can like get this, boom, and then have this fill in, same thing right here. Do this, boom, something like that. Man, I'm happy. I'm happy for sure. Yeah. So bottom, not much to talk about, man. Still numbers growth. Like I said, you know, I'm not expecting anything crazy right now. It's week 2, so you know. Going on to week 3. By the way, in terms of side effects, nothing to report. Still doing good. I think applying it once a day is definitely helping in that sense. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Thank you guys for tuning in for another week of the Minoxidil beard journey. So my name is Marlon, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.